Hey everybody, welcome to Eats Plus Beats. I am your chef for this weekend. My name is Chef Tisha. I'm out of the DMV and I represent Mental Males. All right, and we got my boy right here, Nosies. What's going on, my friend? You gotta unmute yourself. Okay, cool. All right. So while we're here, well, we want to drop our menu. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we
Okay.
go.
But the cord came loose. I'm sorry about that. Okay, you
What's
can hear
going
me
on,
though,
my
right?
friend? Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you. What's going on, man?
Okay, nothing much. Yeah, I'm Nosies, y'all. I'm out of the DMV. I was born in Maryland, raised in DC, Virginia, and Maryland. So what you gonna be cooking today?
So today we will be doing, we're going to call this the Lemon Cajun, just double it up. We'll be doubling it up today. We're going to do seafood, man. It's going to be a little bit of some salmon. We got some shrimp that we're going to put out. And then we're going to do some mashed potatoes. And we have some Brussels sprouts too as well. All right. So today, we're gonna have a little fun time in the kitchen. We have right here our mise en place, which is basically having everything together, all the things we'll be using. First and foremost, I want to shout out Chef Amazing. She created these spices that we will be using. One is the wharf and the other one is the city. So those are the two that we will be using for our dish today. So what we want to do first of all, first and foremost, the first thing is, we want to talk to our good friend Nosies. Man, how you been?
Oh man, I've been good. This might keep going out. But
Yeah.
yeah, I love salmon. I was telling you, so you're gonna do salmon, right?
Uh
You're gonna do salmon.
yeah, we're gonna do some salmon, man. We got some salmon and then we're gonna top it off with some shrimp. And we got a sauce that we're gonna do, a Cajun sauce, and then we're also going to do some Brussels sprouts, and we're gonna add a little bit of mashed potatoes, and we're gonna, make this official today.
Oh
One of
man,
those things. So yeah, I'm ready.
tell
And you
me.
make beats, man. I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah, I cook up just like you. Um, this beat right here that I'm about to play is called "I've Got to Know." Tell me if you can hear it.
Okay.
If you can hear this. Is that coming out good?
Not yet.
Not yet. What if I turn it up? No sounds. What? Oh,
Yeah.
what is happening? How about now?
No sound.
No sound still?
No sound still.
Okay. Seconds.
Well, in the meantime, between time, while he's fixing that, so I have our jumbo shrimp, and then we have some salmon. All right. So what you want to do is want to peel and devein your shrimp. There's a very important reason why you want to peel and devein your shrimp. Most people like to leave, the tail on for presentation, but who wants to keep peeling it off? So when you devein, it's cut down the middle. What up, Holla DC? What's good, Holla? And you want to just go ahead and take those the the actual track, which is where the shrimp actually uses the bathroom. Most people, don't realize that that's we call it the poop canal. All right. So you want to take that out, take that shrimp and take the tips off. You could use them and have it sometimes if you like to. It makes for good, pretty pictures, but it does the same thing without all that. So that's what we're doing first. We're going to go ahead and remove the whole shell. And sometimes you can keep the shells, you know, when you do your seafood, keeping, what up, Turb? Was good, my friend? So the good thing about using the shells, you can use it as a stock if you know, do it the right way. So we have our shrimp right here, okay? We have our shrimp to the side. We have our salmon right here. And first things first, we're gonna I'm gonna switch my gloves out because we don't like cross contamination, and that's important in the kitchen. So we're gonna start our prep stuff, and the most important thing is to always, always, always start whatever will take the longest to cook. And right now, the longest thing that's gonna take to cook will be our mashed potatoes. So I have some red potatoes. We're gonna use red potatoes. I hear some music. Okay, there we go. There we go.
It's not too loud, is it?
Nah, it's actually pretty good on my end.
Okay,
All right.
I'm sorry about that.
Perfect. No, we're good. All right, so I have 2 cutting boards. One cutting board is made just for seafood, and then this one is made just for vegetables, okay? So in order to keep your cutting board from not sliding, I put a wet paper towel underneath of it, and it won't slide, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut these potatoes up. We're gonna use our knife. So knife safety. What you want to do, want to hold your knife like this and make a C. Okay, you want to make a C, and that way you're making sure that you're cutting. All right. We're gonna cut these into light size. You want to do this light size. Okay, light size because why? It cooks the same time. You don't want to have big pieces and small pieces. All right. So, one of the, what's going on? What's going on, Hip Hop Cleopatra? What's going on with you? How you doing today? We're in here having a little bit of fun. All right. And having your mise en place, which is having all the stuff ready to go, that sets the tone for what you're doing. Jamaican. No, I'm not. What's going on, J Fox? What's good with you, man? So we got this. And fries. Even though fries is, you know what? Let's talk about fries. Fries are actually one of my favorite things to eat.
Same.
That's crazy. I love French fries. You like French fries, bro?
Yeah. I use ranch though. I dip them in ranch.
Ranch
guy. And hot sauce.
I like ketchup and hot sauce. What's up, Yana?
What kind of hot sauce?
All my people from Twitch. I like Texas Pete.
I like Tabasco.
What's going on? Wait, Tabasco. Tabasco's cool too. It has a different type of flavor. I like the Chipotle Tabasco. All right, guys. So what I have back here on this second camera, we have a pot of boiling water that already has salt in it, and I also have fresh garlic. Right. So I'm gonna take a couple pieces of these garlic. I'm not even gonna cut it up. I'm just throwing it right in the pot. You know why? That flavor will be infused inside of our potatoes. So we got our potatoes going. All right. That's one thing. That's first things first. We got that going. That's the most important part of the going down right there. All right. So our next thing we're gonna work on is our Brussels sprouts. Okay. So there's an oil that I'm using, and this is also from Washington D.C.'s own the Spice Suite. All right. Can you see this? It's a little bright, but it's cilantro, garlic cilantro, extra virgin olive oil. So that's what we'll be doing. I got that from the Spice Suite. The Spice Suite is a place in Washington, D.C., and they have nothing but spices. The lady, her name is Angel, and she used to be a principal at a school, and she decided that that's what she wanted to open her own business. So that's what she did. What's going on, Christina? All right, I love the Spice Suite. A lot of the stuff doesn't have sodium, so we try to pay attention to what our sodium content is. I try to pay attention to that a lot. You know, you want to keep your healthy heart going. All right. So what I'm doing, I'm just cutting off the ends and then cutting them in half. Okay. That's what we want to do. So Nas, what got you into doing beats, man?
Oh man, listening to Big L and DITC from New York, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you an
So who would
example.
you say is your favorite? Like, who's your favorite beat maker?
DJ
Or is it
Premier.
beat maker, or is it from what is it, beat maker, or you call it the producers?
Well, DJ Premier is a DJ first, and
Okay.
then a producer second. And yeah, listening to his beats really motivated me to try to, also Bone Thugs and Harmony. Their beats were really dope.
Yeah, her spices are amazing, guys. Her spices are amazing. And then, you know, if you tune in, you stay tuned, you stay for the whole show, you know, there might be like a little special question at the end. And you know what? Someone, I might give someone something that goes to the spice suite or one of the spices that I use today.
Can you hear that fine? That little piano, that stab right there?
Yeah, I hear it. I'm big on so we talked about this before. You and I we discussed prior to even getting on here that I love lo-fi beats. And
Oh,
when
yeah.
yeah, so when I stream, it's a little loud, but it's cool. When I stream, I actually play a lot of lo-fi beats and you know stuff like that. So you know, us as streamers, we always look for somebody who does beats so that we don't get caught up in the whole copyright infringement and all this other stuff. You know, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
got some streamers. We got some streamers in the building. You know, so they're willing to put themselves out there to come get some royalty free beats. Make sure you hit up Nosies. All right, so now we have this.
This is how I start a beat like this. Look. Hold up. With that little sound, then I pitch it up like this. Look. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah,
then
that's cool.
from that, I find like my notes, like which ones work. So for this beat, I went like this.
All in check, y'all know what I'm like. You play it in your system every night. All in check, y'all know what I'm like. You play it in your system every night. All in check, y'all know what I'm like. You play it in your system every night. Y'all know what I'm like. You play it in your system every night.
So what are you doing there?
So the baby cabbages. So I never really liked Brussels sprouts as a kid either. I ain't gonna lie. My mom's listening or watching. Mom, don't take this offense. But my mom used to boil them, and I hated boiling. So I have my oven on 450. So what I did was I added some of the oil, which is the oil right here we have. This is the garlic, cilantro, olive oil. I tossed it in the olive oil, and then I added the city seasoning, which is right here. And then I just toss it in there, and then take them, put them on a flat tray, and then let them crisp up in the oven. All right, about 10-15 minutes. I love fried Brussels sprouts too. I'm trying to stay away from fried foods if you're trying to be healthy. You can toss these on the grill. I put them on the grill. You can do them you can saute them in a pan. They're really good. Add some bacon to them. I love bacon. You love them now? Yeah, I love them now. I didn't as a kid though. So a lot of the stuff that I eat now, I didn't really eat as a kid. All right. So we got that. That's going in. So that's just what we're looking like now. We got our season on top. We'll toss those in the oven. We'll put our timer on for 10 minutes. All right. Clean this up. And the most important part about being in the kitchen is cleaning up. A lot of people don't like to clean up. Okay. Especially kids. All right. So we're going to move this cutting board to the side. We're going to move this one over. This is the one for our fish. All right. So we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. This is our shrimp. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil to our shrimp. This is our city blend. All right. This is the Wharf blend. I'm sorry. So this one is directly made just for, and this is a low sodium too on it as well. All right. So we got that. We got our salmon. Our salmon is next. So we have 2 pieces that are already cut. All right. And I wanted to show you. Sometimes you can take the skin off. It's all about how you want to do it. I like to keep my skin on. It gives for better presentation. All right. So about a half. So what I like to do is clean it up some. Clean that up. Take that piece, put it right there, and give them nice little slices. All right. Want to evenly cut, so I want to make this a big piece. This is a piece that, like when you have these side pieces, I take those and make like little salmon bites out of them. All right.
What kind of knife are you using?
Man, actually, this knife is from one of my favorite chefs. Her name is Chef Queen of Green. It's her Instagram. Her name is Chef Lauren Vanderpool. She's actually from the DMV as well. She's a raw vegan chef. She's actually a celebrity chef. All right. So she's really, really cool. I got a chance to, when I graduated from culinary school, I got a chance to work with her at the BET Awards. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this oil and just rubbing that oil on top of my salmon. All right. I like to tell people, you got to become one with the food. You know, take care of it, rub it. You know, give it a little love. Give it a little love. Give it a little love. So we're gonna sprinkle our seasonings on top of it.
What seasoning is that again?
This is called the Wharf, and we made a little mess. Okay.
Did you get it out?
I actually got it from one of my chef friends. She makes her own seasoning. So every time I buy a season, instead of going to the grocery store and buying seasonings, I make sure that I purchase from my own community. So that's important to me, is putting money back into my community.
I love that.
So I'm not gonna go buy a McCormick and Schmidt $5 spice or $10 spice because they're expensive, and I just go ahead and purchase the spices from them. So what I'm doing is I'm just packing this on, giving it a nice little coat. All right. So next I want to go ahead and preheat. I'm preheating my pan right now. We got our shrimp. Our shrimp is going. All right, cool. We got that going. All right, so our potatoes are going. We got 6 minutes on our Brussels sprouts. All right, we got our pan going. So our next pan, we're gonna start with our sauce. Okay, we're gonna do a little sauce. Man, these beets are definitely something to look into. Okay, I love them. This is kind of what I'm used to, man. In the kitchen, I'm always listening to music. I don't know if when you were growing up, your mom, or whoever, grandma, they always used to play some music when you get up. You already knew
Yep.
what day it is. It's church music. If it's church music, you know it's time to go to church. If it's like in the Spanish household, what they playing that suavemente, it's time to get up and clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So music plays a big part in the kitchen for us too. I know you said you used to work at Wolfgang Pucks, man. What's going on with that? Tell me about that.
Oh man, tell you the truth, I wasn't really into culinary. I just did it because my friend's mom got me the job, and I needed a job. But I did learn a lot, because I worked with a lot of people that like were on that chef level, like from every country, Latin American countries and stuff. But yeah, it was really stressful for me because I was like, damn man, I could barely cut lettuce. But I did learn like safety and like cleaning up after yourself. Like they always made you clean the sink after you use it, always, otherwise you get in trouble. And it's true, man, you got to be clean. You know what I'm saying? And I burned myself that one time, like I was telling you. I was making some pasta, and I don't know how, man, but that thing just spilled all over my hand, and I didn't even say anything because I didn't want to get in trouble. I was, but they were like, it's funny because all these people are like telling me different remedies. They're like, put tomato on it, put just. And I took it like a G. I was like, nothing happened, I'm good.
So that's crazy. So in the meantime, between time, while we waiting on that to heat up, we're gonna start with some of our fresh herbs. I have some parsley, some fresh parsley. This is Italian parsley. Just gonna break that up a little bit, take a piece of that off. I have some fresh thyme and I have some fresh rosemary. We're gonna get into that. So what I like to do when I do parsley, take it, roll it up,
Roll it up.
roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. All right, take my knife, and this is where that C comes in effect. So you can see that my knuckles are actually touching the blade. So when I go to cut, I know where the knife is. A lot of people, so when I be cutting, I don't even have to look at my knife because I know where my knife is going. All right. And that's what I try to tell people. And then what you want to do is make sure that you cut very small. So when you start off small, it'll end up small. If you start cutting big, it's going to end up big. So this is our fresh parsley. And this is going to be for a garnish. Take that. Those are the stems. Throw those stems in the trash. So the reason why, like, if you're interested in that, for a limited time, you're going to get this beet. You're going to get this recipe. All right, y'all. This is what everybody is used to seeing, this part of it. How is everybody in the chat doing today? Any questions of us so far? Ask them, and we shall answer.
Who's your favorite chef?
My favorite chef is Jet Tila, and he's an Asian American. He's a chef, man. He's like super dope, man. Like everything that he does, man. He's always has something that he's spectacularly just doing off the whim of things. So, like for me, I'm the type of chef where I like to just recreate dishes, or just, I sometimes feel like no recipe is required. When the spice gods tell you to stop, that's when you stop, but you still got to be careful, but that's important. Another important thing when you're in the kitchen is tasting as you go. All right.
Have you ever like made something that you were like experimenting, like an
Yeah.
experimental dish, and then like it
Yeah.
didn't come out good, and it didn't come out good, and you were like, oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah, bro, I did. I had made my last experimental dish actually turned out okay. I made some pineapple cilantro lamb chops. But prior to that, I made some steak, bro. That steak was terrible, man. I tried to do something to it, and it just didn't work out the way I planned it to work out. So, man, I had to toss. I tried to toss the steak, to be honest. I was gonna give it to my dog. I don't even think my dog wanted it. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is I have a lemon. This is for our garnish.
Uh-oh.
All right, that's our timer going off. This is what our Brussels sprouts look like.
That looks good.
Yep. So we're gonna toss those off to the side, let them cool off a little bit. All right, we're gonna take this and check on our potatoes. See if our potatoes are getting soft. Take something and they get almost there. All right, so we have our lemon. I'm gonna put this lemon right straight into the pan, just like that. All right, there's a reason why I'm doing that. I want a good char on that. All right. So I also love pans where I can take this pan and take it and put it straight into the oven. Right. So I'm the type of person who I like to pan sear and oven finish. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and when we start out, we'll add a little bit of the olive oil. All right.
Did you go to culinary?
So, I start out. I did. I actually went to culinary school. I went to Stratford University. So we're going flesh down. That's the presentation side. That's our presentation side. It goes first. All right.
I made this beat when I was working at Wolfgang Club, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I usually make a lot of good beats when I'm highly stressed.
So what would you say, your most instrumental beat would you consider?
My most instrumental beat, this one that's playing right now, it's called Follow Your Hearts. Because I feel like, anything you do, if your heart's not in it, it's never going to come out good. And then after I left that job,
people make sure you drink your water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, after I left that job, I was like, you know what? I'm actually a dope chef when my heart's in it and it's not like because I have to do it. You know what I mean?
I feel you. All right, so we have Kerrygold butter, and this is a garlic herb butter. We're going to use that. We're going to get ready to make our sauce. So we're going to turn our pan down to like a medium. I'm going to use half of this. Let it melt. And we got cream cheese. We're going to add our cream cheese to it. We're going to bring that down a little bit. And then we're going to take our spice. We'll add our spices in there too. And let's check on our fish. Got that good sear on it. You see that brown crust? Flip that over. All right, let's see what our lemon looking like. All right, we got that going. Got our butter going. Add some cream to this. We're gonna take some fresh lemon juice. Squeeze that fresh lemon juice inside of here. And what we don't use, we're gonna squeeze it into this pan. All right. Now, the important part of this is adding some fresh thyme, some fresh rosemary to that. We'll take the rest of this butter, add this butter to it. This is the process of basting, all right? I'm gonna let that butter melt in there. And if anybody has ever had Irish butter, it's probably the best butter you could probably purchase. It is expensive.
Irish butter, you said?
Yeah, Irish butter.
I've had Irish whiskey.
I'm quite sure it's just as good. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're letting that butter melt, right? We're gonna take it, toss that butter over top of it. You're also allowing the butter to be infused by the rosemary and the thyme that we have in our pan. All right. All right, we're gonna turn that down. We don't want to overcook it. There we go. Let's get back to our sauce. As you can tell that our sauce is starting to get to a consistency of what we wanted to do. So tell me about what school did you go to? Did you go to school to learn how to make beef, bro?
Oh no. It was all self-taught. Just over a long period of time.
That's crazy.
Trial and error, just like cooking, you gotta just keep going. I'm gonna mess with this beat real quick to see what happens.
Okay, cool.
And this beat that I'm about to
I'm down
play,
for it.
yeah, it was meant for Flex Matthews. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He was supposed to rap over this, but he takes forever. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just load it up. But sometimes making the beat is like you don't want to overcook it either. Like you don't want to add too many things, because that's the thing about making a beat. You don't really know when it's done. You just kind of do know when it's done, but you kind of don't at the same time. It's weird,
Right.
But yeah,
I'm also gonna taste this to see what it's tasting like.
Oh man, I can't do that. Pass it through the screen. So nah, that'd be cool though. We're not there yet. Maybe in the future.
I got you, man. You ain't that far.
Yeah. Can you hear what I'm playing right now? Those chords?
Yeah.
That's how I started this beat. These chords. Might be too loud. Yo, if I could take a road trip, listen to one album, it would be Dr. Dre, The Chronic One.
Dr. Dre. Okay. I like that. I like that. If it was me, I probably would listen to my guy Say French. He's a artist that just came out. I really truly like him. He has like a lot of R&B music.
What's his name again?
All right, so Zay French.
Look him up.
All right, so we got our potatoes going. They're done. We're going to drain this a little bit more. All right. So, add some butter.
Let me load up another beats while you do that.
We're adding all of our stuff in here. Go ahead and this is on a low. Our sauce is on a low. Got our mashed potatoes.
Is the salmon ready? Like, is it cooked?
Yep.
That looks good. I ain't even gonna lie.
So for me, I like to always, I'm actually going to switch this out and put this on the back. I like to actually keep the skins on my potatoes. I'm a big R&B fan, so a lot of the times I'm in the kitchen, I'm listening to make love music, you know? Like somebody's about to have a baby type music, yeah.
What's your signature dish?
I would say my lamb chops, to be honest.
Do you like seafood?
I'm actually allergic to seafood, so I don't eat it.
Okay.
But I cook a lot of it, man. I cook a lot of it, but because that's what people from this area, they're very heavy into the seafood, man. So, you know, when they ask for it, you got to give it to them, you know? And you just got to give them what they ask for.
Yeah,
I can't deny a person.
But I love salmon, though.
Yeah, I don't eat seafood either.
I do love salmon, though. Like,
Yeah.
I would eat that. What you making right now? Oh, man.
All right, cool. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take our little pan, bring that up a notch. And this is where we're going to get into doing our shrimp. We're going to wait till this gets hot a little bit. We got our mashed potatoes. Let's taste these mashed potatoes too. Make sure they have enough seasoning in them.
Speaking of baby making music, I sampled this next beat from Tina Marie. Remember I told you I like Tina Marie?
Yeah, you did. And those mashed potatoes are on point. I just did my dance, my little dancey dance.
Oh, I didn't even load it up. Okay, it's coming up. But yeah, Tina Marie, she's dope, man. I don't know why. I've always been drawn to her. Her voice.
Tina Marie will get you there. You know, she'll get you to that point.
Yup. There it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it in. Tina Marie and Marvin
Hey,
Gaye.
I like that. That beat right there is fire, bro.
It's
Like
alright.
that's fire. What's up, cousin? Next time we're in DC area, we have to. You already know it. I got you. So what I did was I'm doing an oven finish. That means we'll finish. We pan seared it, and then we finish it off in the oven. So you cook it halfway, right? Um, and then once you cook it halfway, then you let it finish off in the oven, and that's how you continue to have that juiciness with it. All right, that's very important. We
So you
got
pan
mashed
fried it
potatoes.
and then put it in the oven?
Yep, yep. I can guarantee you that that salmon will be juicy and not dried out. Some
Have
people
you ever
get
made?
that juicy. What's that?
No, I was gonna say, have you ever made salmon on like a grill?
Yep.
That's how I first tried it, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah, salmon on the grill too is like one of those hardest things, and I try to tell people like make sure you put like a bed of lemons down. You put the lemons down on the grill first, and then put the salmon right on top of it. It'll cook right through it, man, and then still get that infused taste. You got 15 minutes. All right, cool.
On the
Working
side
this
note,
out.
yeah, these other beats I'm playing, they're on Spotify. You can find me on Spotify at Noz's, Nozs. It might be
Okay.
hard to find, though. You gotta press search. There's like, you know, it's there.
We getting down to that last couple minutes, you guys. As soon as this shrimp is done, which shouldn't take long, it's only like 2 to 3 minutes. Let's take a look at this. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of what this salmon is looking like right here. Put that in your screen right quick. Let's come to this screen right here. All right. So we got all that handled. We've tasted everything. Everything is a go with the taste. Um, everything is a go with the taste. All right, just clean this up a little bit. Everything is a go with the taste, with the sauce, the mashed potatoes, the Brussels sprouts. We'll just pop one in the mouth real quick. Mm-hmm. Exactly where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna take this. Put this off to the side. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Where are you gonna run?
Are you ready? We are really about to go down.
There's no one like you.
the very tail end of everything. Making sure our shrimp is cooked. And the way you can tell shrimp is cooking and how it's properly cooked is because it'll curl up like into a C. You know, but you don't want to overcook it.
Did you say you left the tails on there?
So I took the tails off.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because it makes it easier for eating. And I'm going to add a little bit of parsley in here while I'm doing that. Add a little parsley inside our potatoes. All right. So now that we got that complete, we're going to go ahead and start to wrap this up with the whole plating process. All right. All right, you guys. How do I know it's done? All right. So if I'm allergic to it, okay, you can touch it, right? So I'm touching it. There should be no bounce back, right? How do I know it's good? Because I'm good at what I do, and I've been doing this. And that's why you got to trust the spices that you use. So the spices that I use, I truly trust those spices to the point where I've never not had a spice that wasn't that great, you know? So I always make sure that I test those spices first and to see what kind of content that spice is going to bring me. So I'm going to cut this end off of this.
What's your first cooking memory?
Cooking in the kitchen with my sister. She used to kick me out all the time and tell me to get out the kitchen.
So she was like a pretty good chef like you.
Yeah, she's definitely probably one of the greatest ones. All right, so we're gonna go into plating. Okay, we're gonna be right here. Y'all can cut this camera off right here over top of the stove, and then we're gonna go into our plating session. All right. So we got a couple plating So we're gonna start off with our mashed potatoes. All right. We'll drop some in the middle. Pop that beef for me. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm about to play another beat for you. Last 10 minutes we got. It's called Shine.
Okay, let's shine on them.
Oh yeah. It's loading. Okay, here we go. That's all right. Can you hear that? Playing this like live. There's this part where it says, "Oh, how you shine." You hear that? Oh, how you shine. Okay, so it would be like. Oh, how you that looks good.
far, this is what we have.
You fancy.
We're going to top it off with our sauce. This is where we get a little bit of... Y'all ready to follow the drip? Y'all ready for the drip? Y'all ready for the drip?
Here it goes.
Y'all ready for the drip? Y'all ready for the drip? Y'all
Drip,
ready for
drip.
the drip? Here we go. Drop that beat for me. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. What we do? Let's go. What they say, Chef Bay?
Yeah. Love that part. Man.
Clean up our plate a little bit. Then, we're not done yet. We're going to take our seasoning. Add a little bit of the seasoning to the top. Press it down on the plate. Woo!
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Wow, that took exactly an hour.
We good. Trying to tell you.
I'm coming right over.
Come on over, man. I got you.
I'll bring some herbs and spices myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so what I like to do, I always like to make sure that I take a picture of this to make sure that I get the right angle. You got to get all the angles. Get all the angles.
You don't ever use flash?
No, because I have my other lights. So sometimes you can take it and bring in a light. So like say if I brought in my my LED light right here, right? My behind the scenes light.
I see you.
All right. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down some. And that light is right on it. And that's how you get. Woo!
That's happened to me before.
All right, we gotta go get it right this time. Here we go. That's because I tripped over it. Take it down some more. There we go. All right, you guys. That will really conclude us being here. It was so great to have you guys here with us. Me and Nosies, we truly appreciate you guys tuning in with us for Eats Plus Beats. You know, check them out. They always doing things great for the community. And, you know, we're just about to have some fun with it. The beats are good. The food is good. The entertainment is even better. And we drink our water.
Yup.
See the picture? I got you, cousin. I truly appreciate being a part of this and letting us have this this platform to be able to speak on and be able to showcase our talent. You know, thank you for guys that tuned in today. We truly appreciate that. And you know, shout out to all my friends and family that chimed in. That's here. All my Twitch homies. You know, we're gonna be back with the Burn season 2 coming up soon. What you got going up, Nozies? What you got coming up soon?
I got an EP coming out with these Boston cats named Easy Money and Terminology. They work with DJ Premier
Okay.
before. That's coming out June. And I'm going to Boston for a music video next month.
Thank you, Yana, for showing up. We appreciate you.
No doubt. It was fun.
Yeah, man. Like it's the love here, man. It's nothing but love here. Me and Nozies, man, we really chopped it up before we even came on here. We've been talking for a couple weeks now, and just really getting to know each other. And I think that's a part of the industry that a lot of people don't understand is like, you know, getting your feet on the ground and actually networking with people. And that's super important to make sure you network with people in your industry and not in your industry, because you never know who can help you out. So, man, I appreciate you for knocking out some dope beats. And send me some beats, bro, so we can stream together, okay?
I got you.
All right, man. I truly appreciate it.
No doubt.
Everybody, it's been good. It's been real. We love you. We love you here at Mental Mills. We love you, Nozies Beats.
Thank you.